Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest Wall Tutorials. I'm Koitajizi, and in this video we are going to go over the journey of awakening for the Arm Lion soul. So this is going to be getting the S star grade soul for the Arm Lion. So a bit of information going to our notices section. You're going to have this particular information about the journey of awakening right here. So I mentioned this in yesterday's video that this has become available, and to actually unlock this particular version of the Journey of Awakening, you need to have completed main story quest 9 chapter 10. So that is going to be necessary. And then also remember, this is going to be available every weekend from Friday 3 p.m. to Sunday 2:59 p.m. So it's going to be a 48-hour period in which you can actually get fragments of the treasure pearls that you would need to actually upgrade the S grade soul into S star grade soul. So in order to actually go through this, we've done it through the other particular S grade souls already, but here you need to actually go to the actual quest, tap on it, and during the quest, you don't finish the quest. What you do is that you actually leave the quest open and then actually fight the enemies. So when you fight the certain enemies, you're going to get treasure pearl fragments. Then you need to collect a total of 8,000 treasure pearl fragments in order to get all 4 treasure pearls that are in the exchange. So you need 5 in total, so 4 are going to be available in the exchange and 1 is going to be available in the quest. Once you have all 5 and an S grade soul of the Arm Lion, you will be able to make an S star grade soul. So that's pretty much how it goes. So I actually haven't gotten the treasure pearls actually yet. I actually have already done the all the requirements. I just actually need to go get them. But one thing I want to go over is going to be the enemies. So you're going to see them here. Now the enemies that are going to be available are going to be, let's see, the first one is going to be the cat bat. So the cat bat is going to be worth 2 fragments. Then you're going to have the mage Strachey, that's going to again be 2 points. Then you're going to have the iron cluck, that's going to be 2 points. You're going to have a mage chimera, which is worth 6 points. Then you're going to have a mechanized soldier worth 15 fragments. Then after that, the evil hawk and the Drago medal, those are both going to be worth 38 fragments. And then you're going to have the Arm Lion itself, which is going to be worth 97. So in terms of actually going through this particular quest or this event, this is actually probably the hardest one that we've had so far, mainly because there is no common attribute for each of the enemies. So what you actually need to do is actually have a team that's going to be using abilities that actually have no attribute. So for example, for my Battle Master, I'm going to have on the Kusanagi sword blade of Kusanagi, and I'm using that for the ground spark ability, because that particular ability is actually going to be just weapon damage based and not any particular attribute tied to it. So it's going to give me 380% weapon damage to all enemies, and has a chance of lowering their defenses. So that's actually going to be pretty good there. Then on my ranger here, I'm actually going to have on the dark whip of beasts. So this one is going to have this one right here. So the metal shredder strike, which is going to actually do damage to metal enemies. So of course the Drago medal, so 15 damage or 16 to that. And then also it's going to do 350% physical technique damage to all other enemy types. So again, not a actual attribute tied to that one either. Then also for what I have for my armamentalist is equipped with the blade of destruction, but since it uses Jibadia damage, Jibadia does work on some of the enemies, but I'm mainly using this for this particular soul right here. So I'm using the killer machine, or the killer armor soul. So the killer armor soul, see if I can go to it. is going to actually have the ability Kingdom Sword. So Kingdom Sword is actually going to do, let's see, if I go to my skills right here, and then let's see, Kingdom Sword is going to be right here. So what Kingdom Sword is, it does 210% weapon damage to all enemies. So, and then it also has the ability to lower the, again, another ability that lowers the defenses of enemies. So again, that's actually going to work out well. So actually, I want to try that in battle. So let's actually try it right here. Then also you're going to want to have on a support character as well. But here what I'll do is I'll just auto battle, show you how things go. So some of these enemies are weak to Dorma damage, so that actually does help out. And here as well, my support character has the same weapon. There's Ground Spark. Again, that does pretty good damage as well. And then that's Kingdom Sword. So usually it's going to take at least 2 rounds in order to defeat the enemies. Sometimes you can actually take them down in 1 though. This was one of the easier battles, I'd say. When you fight against the Arm Lion itself, that one is actually going to be quite rough. It's going to actually have a Fierce Roar that actually does put many of your characters gets your characters feared, so that's you're going to be losing a turn. Okay, so now that I've gone over the team and actually have gone into a battle, what I want to do is actually get the soul pearls right here. So first I'm going to get the one from the actual quest. Skip the story. So now I have contained the first treasure pearl. And officially completed that quest. And as you can see right here, I have the treasure pearl right here. Then next what I need to do is go into the exchange. And right here, you're going to see that right here, you're going to have the Arm Lion treasure pearls. So you can have up to 4. Down here at the bottom, I actually have 8,074 fragments. So I'll be buying all 4 all at once. So now I'm actually ready to upgrade the S-grade Arm Lion Soul. But the first thing that I want to do is actually go over the original soul already. So let's see. Let's go to our inventory, going to souls. Switch this up to red S. And going to Arm Lion, which is going to be right here. So Arm Lion, as you can see with the red soul, is going to have max HP 127, then strength plus 73, so those are going to be his highest stats. Then here you're going to have the abilities, which is going to be Ki Tame, so that's going to be gather strength, so that's going to double your attack power the next round, plus 10% to weapon and physical technique damage skill, and then also plus 10% to shadow weapon and physical technique damage, plus 10% resistance to illusion, plus 10% resistance to fear. So that's going to be the actual abilities for there. So now what I want to do is actually upgrade this particular soul pearl, or this particular soul. So going here, grade up. So right here you can see that the S grade is actually ready to be awakened. So here I'm going to go over and see that I'm going to get this S star grade. So that looks really cool. So with that said, here we go. And yes, nice. Okay, so now we have the awakened S star grade Arm Lion Soul. So let's actually take a look at it. So going into our, let's see, going back into our inventory, again checking out red S star grade. So right here, you're going to see that the basic stats have all been increased. So here it's going to be plus 148 for max HP, then plus 85 for strength. Then in terms of the abilities here, we still have Ki Time, Gather Strength. We're still going to have the same ability stats for weapon skill damage and also for Hyado damage. So actually, something is a bit different. Before we had Hyado weapon and physical technique damage. Here is just Hyado damage in general. Then here we're going to actually have another skill. So looks like when plus 3% to physical technique damage, skill damage when it's sunny out, and then also plus 5% damage to beasts, and then again plus 10% to the resistances of illusion and fear. So that's going to be the main differences there. So going to have this extra beast damage, the physical technique damage, and then the change of the Hyado skill damage from weapon and physical technique damage to just Hyado damage in general. So that actually would work out quite well in terms of using a breath damage. So for example, using the Dimension Dragon Battle Fan. So yeah, this is actually something that I'm going to be working or looking forward to. So that's going to be it for this video. So thank you for watching. So I will possibly be using this soul somewhat soon, hopefully, depending on what team I use, but I will probably go over that particular soul then. So thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.